Well, I have a question, but I'm not sure. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I have a question. For example, like for people from EU who are coming to UK to work and study, is it easy to study at DMU if they have to connect it with full-time job?
Yeah, I have students who do work full-time because that's a reality these days. What you aim to do is get your timetable compressed. So as long as you stay on top of things, and that's what Lauren is saying, stay on the ball, you end up with the courses that you want on the days that you need to get it. So you get a nice compressed schedule, if that makes sense. So you have the contact time that you need, and again, with the support that we have, in the sense that you can come in and talk to me about clarifying a concept, you communicate with me about your attendance, etc., and I myself will make those accommodations for you as well as a student, because it is a reality. And then also, as a widening participation institution, we understand, as Lauren pointed out, these different backgrounds. You're not just coming from a family where you're just backed by money. You have the reality. I had 2 jobs when I was an undergraduate in the US, and it was important for me to have a class schedule that worked with those 2 jobs, because the difference was whether or not I could pay rent and, have 3 meals a day rather than 2 or 1.
So do you think it's possible to put like all modules to study like within 3 days, let's say, and then the rest of the week to work?
Every student always gets 1 day of the week free.
At least 1 day, yeah.
At least 1 day. So it is you're able to do that. You have to get that decided quite early in the study year, but yes, you can do it. The point you were making earlier, I've now been delivering as a module leader and a program leader for 10 years. And in which time we've had several people who are working their way through very successfully. It's actually an admirable trade. People who have got a job are more dedicated to study, to be quite honest, than some of the students, such as Lauren, who's lazy. But some of the other students take less of a kind of pride in their academic work, and it's the people with jobs find the time to do the study as well. They perhaps have to make some arrangements and agreements with their employers too. Yeah. But it depends on what they're doing, what shift patterns and work patterns they have. But there's no question there's a history of high success rates with students who have got jobs.
And do you have exams every year at the end, or just assignments?
It varies by course, yeah. So the entrepreneurship, for instance, because we're all about the innovation, we focus on course assessments only, so no exams. Whereas if you're studying finance, the only way to really test whether or not you know how to do that bit of math is to do an exam.
So business management mainly like a presentations and assignments?
So it would be things like, we test a range of skills. So it's a range of activities. So it's not just about focusing on your writing skills only. We'd want to test your communication skills, your oral presentation skills, etc. So we assure learning by testing all of your different capabilities that you need to be able to be successful. Yeah, so for instance, Lauren may be able to stand up here and deliver a presentation without passing out. That's great.
Yeah. We've had to review our volume of assignments.
Yeah.
In the last 2 years, we've reduced it and made them more smart.
Yeah.
With more elements to them, so the same range of skills can be tested within one assignment. So you might do an element of presentation as well as an element of analysis in the same the same assignment. Yeah. And instead of having 2 assignments to do it, 2 deadlines, which for somebody working is quite difficult, there may only be 1 assignment in the period of study.
Okay. And with the assignments, like students can communicate, like get the feedback on each of part of the assignments, because in some universities the students can get the feedback, and in some they just write into the end. And
it depends on the module leader, but we are increasingly moving towards what we call rubrics, where each element has a separate narrative as to why you've attained the mark you've got, and it's built into the online marking system. So I mark online, I read, assess, and I have a series of optional boxes, and these boxes give you the feedback for the standard that you've got, and it's across all of the aspects of the assignment.
No, if you guys want to stay because it's interesting, sure, but if you don't have to. Yeah, but I can keep answering.